Hey guys, just doing a follow-up video real quick. Wanted to thank everybody for subscribing. Not that I'm out there to, gain infamy or anything, but it looks like my videos were sort of syndicated, so to speak, on Before It's News and a few other websites. So, in any case, I want to thank whoever subscribed for subscribing and getting the word out. Saw a lot of you guys commenting about how this is what Paul Cox said was just a joke, and none of us get British humor. Half my family's from London. I definitely get British humor, and we can easily, agree with that and say that he was just kidding around. We could also say that he was giving us a warning. That's up to us to decide. He did mention Nibiru once, and then 3 hours later he mentioned Second Son without cracking a smile, which is why I made the video, just to get this out there and let you guys form your own decision. I still, in a sense, am maybe starting to believe that it still, wasn't a joke. I did get hold of SLU via Facebook, left a message for them on the called their hotline, no message, but. So I asked them, can you please comment on what Paul Cox said during the live feed of the Mercury transit regarding Nibiru's Second Son? Was he just making a joke, or is he trying to clue us into something? They responded with, "Hi Mark, Paul was making a joke regarding a reflection we were getting in the telescope. Hope that helps." And then I responded with saying, "So is that the truth, or is that a cover story?" His tone and demeanor didn't seem like that to be of a jokester when he mentions the Second Son. I'm not trying to be rude, but there are millions of people who are trying to find out the truth regarding Planet X, and when we see a reputable expert such as Paul talk about it, we are all wondering what is going on. If he is truly joking, then he probably needs to work on his delivery, because he sounded pretty serious to me. Wouldn't you agree? Can you please explain then what the glowing object to the right of the sun of the video was, a reflection or a fraction of light, or something else? Thank you. And I have yet to get a response from that. They read it about 3 hours ago, so they may respond. In any case, I just wanted to get this video out there and let you guys know that I did get a response from SLU, and they are saying that he was joking. It's up to decide whether that's the truth or not, or that is indeed just a cover story, and he let that slip when he shouldn't have. So, in any case, irregardless of what Paul Cox said, I've been following the Planet X phenomenon for about a year or so, as I'm sure many of you have, and in the past year or so, there's been article after article coming out from alternative as well as mainstream, either trying to debunk it or throw us off, or dish out this disinformation to throw us off the real orbit of Nibiru. Just this week, we've got Sputnik News, new evidence of undiscovered mysterious Planet 9 befuddles astronomers. NASA came out a few weeks ago, lone planetary mass object found in family of stars. This came out last week from CNN, 3 Earth-like planets discovered orbiting dwarf star. Michael Brown and Planet 9, what is the real Planet X agenda? Astronomy.com, 10th planet discovered. Global Research, CA, the Nibiru Planet X system and its potential impacts on our solar system, and the list goes on and on. I've made some notes here. I'll just touch on a few of them. So we've obviously got the quote-unquote whistleblowers out there. A few names: Clark McKellen, he's a former NASA engineer and took part in over 800 NASA missions. He's saying Nibiru is real. Bob Dean, retired sergeant major in the U.S. Army, is also saying it's real. Cameron Fowley, who's a quote-unquote Illuminati insider, you guys may have seen his videos, is saying that Nibiru is supposed to pass us this year. And then we've got the, just the regular, the guys out there, who are the top dogs, so to speak, or, on Nibiru. We've got Marshall Masters, Robert Harrington, Bob Fletcher, Zachariah Stitch, and Gil Broussard, Major Ed Dames. Major Ed Dames has come out saying that, the kill shot, Planet X is part of the kill shot, and him and his remote viewers have viewed Planet X, that is going to cause a huge meteor shower, and apparently there's an alien agenda to follow. So, yay, we get aliens in the mix too. Awesome. But I like to look at the facts, and the facts are right now that we've got an unprecedented uptake in quakes, volcanoes, sinkholes, mass animal die-offs, meteor sightings for sure, along with extreme and unprecedented weather activity across the globe. And we've also obviously got the governments of the world preparing for civil unrest, martial law. We've got Cascadia Rising next month. FEMA preparing for doing drills with about 6,000 of their employees, training for like a 9.0 earthquake on the west Pacific coast, for a tsunami earthquake hitting the Cascadia fault line that runs along the west coast towards Alaska. Just recently, we've also got mainstream media coming out saying the Andreas locked and loaded and ready to roll. Unusual activity at Yellowstone and Mount St. Helens. Swarms of quakes, magma chamber recharging, rivers boiling. And then, we've got, people all across the globe just reporting on, visions, going the New Age route, visions and dreams and all this stuff about major disasters coming to Earth, including tsunamis, asteroids, earthquakes, stuff like that. We've got to be careful of the fake videos on YouTube, the disinformation agents that are paid by the government, the trolls. A lot of the videos out there, I'm not going to name any names, are, in my opinion, showing what is called civil and astronomical twilight, which is basically just light sources coming from below the horizon before and after sunset, which makes it look like there's some sort of, double sunset. If we do, in fact, have a twin sun in the sky right now, then why are all these videos that are coming out being taken on a cloudy day? I've always asked that. No one's really answered it. Seems like we always get, multiple light sources and a second sun on a cloudy day, but we never see anything on a clear day. So in my opinion, a lot of these videos that are out there are light refractions through the clouds and reflections. So we've got rabbis predicting Planet X. We've got autistic kids in Israel predicting it. That's falling sort of on the prophecy New Age tip, but we've also got Nostradamus and Mother Shipton talking about the fiery dragon and meteors, stars falling from the sky. Space and Science Research Corporation, we believe the USA and the world have now entered into the most dangerous period for catastrophic earthquakes and volcanic eruptions in over 200 years. It would be foolhardy to ignore in particular the history of major quakes in the New Madrid seismic zone, and the fact that at the bottom of every solar hibernation for the past 600 years, that area has seen devastating earthquakes ranging from 6.8 to 8.0. We had a 3.0 hit Kentucky last week, which is completely unheard of, which, obviously is along the New Madrid fault line. So the New Madrid could go, San Andreas could go, Cascadia. The point is the uptick in earthquakes just this year alone is pretty insane, and we've got 48 volcanoes erupting at the same time, as well as upticks in meteor sightings. So clearly something's going on. Some people will call it cyclical. Some people will say that, Nibiru has entered our solar system and it's tugging on our planet, and, it's causing a magnetic effect, and this is why we're seeing everything happen. This is why waters are boiling, why millions of fish are turning up dead, why birds are falling from the sky. So, we can speculate all we want, but if we look at what is happening right now, we can't refute the fact that Planet X could very well be a real thing. So all you naysayers out there and all you trolls, you can sort of kiss my ass. You clearly are either afraid or haven't done your own research. I didn't believe in Planet X a year ago after doing extensive research. I still don't think it's 100% real, but the more and more I read and the more I see coming out of the pundits of mainstream media and alphabet news agencies, the more, and the disinformation that's coming out, the more I'm, sort of tending to believe that this thing is definitely real. So we've obviously got it recorded throughout history with, Sumerians, Atlanteans, Egyptians, ancient Celts, Hopi prophecy, calling it Red Kachina, Herculobus, Nibiru, Frightener, Destroyer, blah, 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 blah. So whole bunch of other, quotes coming out of NASA and just scientists across the board. Can't get into all of those. I will try to leave links for everything I've got here, and maybe a few of these notes that I've made throughout the weeks. I'll put in the description box so you guys can check it out. Thanks again for subscribing. Like I said, form your own opinion, guys. It's up to you to get the word out if you want, or to keep quiet. But I guess only time will tell. I'll see you in my next video. You guys take care.